Rick Johnston joined by our Athlete of the Week this week. It's Tom Wagner from the Army Track and Field Team, who was named the Field Athlete of the Meet at this weekend's Patriot League Championships after taking home a second place and to first place. You've battled a lot of injuries this season. Kind of rate how your final Patriot League Championship went for you in your Army career.
It was pretty good. I mean, it was up there. One of the things that was kind of special for me was I've always done the high jump and the triple jump in all of the Patriot League Championships that I've been in. But I've only ever won one at a time. I've never won both of them simultaneously. So that was kind of special for me. So that made it nice. And to cap it off, I got the athlete of the meet, or the field athlete of the meet. So that made it special too. It was a nice way to go out. The last championship, good way to go out with a bang.
You place second in the long jump on Friday, and then you win the high jump and triple jump on Saturday. You score 28 points, outpointing 3 schools in Colgate, American, and Holy Cross. How are you able to stay focused while you keep, getting seconds and first, and be able to kind of hone in on each individual event because each of them take, some pretty different skills?
Well, I think one of the biggest things was to make it fun, and on the jump side, which is our little squad, we kind of have a saying. We say, "Enjoy the flight." And that just kind of gets at the essence of why we run track in the first place, is to have fun. And I think if you lose sight of that, you start treating it as a job instead of something that you love. And when I really think about stuff and I just have fun with it, and I make sure that when I'm doing one event, I think about that event and how much I love that event. And then once that's done, I move on to the next one and switch gears. And it's kind of just mentally switching to the next one.
With the 3 events spaced over 2 days, is that more of an advantage to you dealing with the injuries compared to having them all in one day? Obviously, they're all spaced out in an individual meet, but having them spread over 2 days, does that kind of help you out recover a little bit?
It does. It's nice because after doing an event, you get tired, and you always want to be at your peak, performance for the upcoming event. And when you have them multiple in a row, your legs will get tired. And so after Friday, after I did the long jump, it was nice to go back to the hotel and relax and let my legs recover a bit before I tackled the next 2 events. At the same time, with the injuries, I was kind of afraid because after doing one event and waiting a whole night, your legs start to get sore. So you have to balance, how sore you're going to be versus how tired your legs are going to be. And I was, I was a little nervous that the next day I was going to pull a hamstring or something. But luckily I was able to keep it together and keep loose and keep my legs strong for the rest of the 2 events on Saturday.
You've qualified for the IC4A and ECAC championships in the triple jump and high jump. What's your preparation going to be this week after coming off of a strong showing at the Patriot League Championships?
Well, right now my focus is to let my legs recover and keep work the soreness out and make sure that they're strong and ready for Saturday. I'm actually gonna try and do just the one high jump this weekend so that I can focus on trying to get that school record that I'm so close to getting. So.
Well, Tom, good luck in your preparation this week, and best of luck at this weekend's meet.
Thank you.
That's Tom Wagner, this week's Athlete of the Week. Outside with the Army Track and Field Team, I'm Rick Johnston, ITT Excellus Night Vision.